Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Sandra from Jacob's Daughter Shop. I'm so happy you are here with me today. This is my second video on my channel. Hopefully I'll be a little more relaxed with this video versus my first one where I shared the very first journal I made about 2 years ago. Today I'm sharing a journal and I have some notes here. It's a soft cover, 2 signatures, 8.5 inches tall, 5.5 inches wide, and it has 136 pages front and back. You'll find it in my Etsy shop. The name of my shop is Jacob's Daughter Shop. What I found interesting is that on Etsy, although it has 3 separate words, the name runs into each other. So it says Jacob's Daughter Shop with no spaces in between. Okay, thank you so much for that. And I'm going to share this this journal with you now. It has a sari silk tie, and it has I'm not sure if this was a tablecloth, but it's crochet with a muslin material at the bottom, and it also has crochet on the edges all the way to the top. And I really like the top. I sewed it all together, and I like this corner here. And you'll find that the crocheted I'm going to call it a doily or tablecloth. It runs all across the journal, and decorated with some little bit of sheer material, and it has some seam bias, it has some lace, and I found this at, I think it was an estate sale. Sometimes you can find things that are not even paired. If they're earrings, maybe there'll be just one earring there. I believe this is an earring, and I thought it was so pretty, so I put it there to decorate the cover of this journal. And so we come to the very first page, and I'm learning as I'm learning to do more and more journals, that I'm learning to layer things. Like, for example, there's this sheer material at the bottom, and then I have this really pretty lace at the top, along with the decorative paper, a vintage button. I don't think this is a vintage button. Some seam bias and a trim, and then this bulb pin with a little gem and your tag. We have some some coffee dyed paper at the back. And I'm going to flip through it quite quickly. So I'm not a very good talker. So this page is from a poetry book. And what I did is I took a napkin and Mod Podged the napkin on, and attached a little bit of lace and sewed on a button, and attached some coffee dyed paper. I think it gives it a vintagey look. Another sample of layering: a little ribbon with a button, some cheesecloth, a picture of a rose, all onto a glassine envelope, and a tag. You'll find that it has lots of pages for journaling, all coffee dyed. There might be some avocado dyed paper as well. I think the pink ones are coffee dyed. I'm sorry, pink ones are avocado dyed. Some more tags, and if you'll stick with me to the end of the video, I have a little surprise for you, so hang in there, okay? And we have an envelope with a little tag, a little bit of eyelet material to decorate the edge. Some ledger paper, the back of the ledger paper with a tag, and we have different things happening on this little corner. We have some coffee dyed paper, some stamping, a little bit of muslin, some hand sewn buttons, and also this is a real New Zealand stamp. And a page, I think it's a book page, and then I put some sheer. Let me see, I think I put some type of a paste on here, and then the gauze, I call it gauze, but it's actually cheesecloth. It always reminds me of gauze, and some lacy material and some seam bias. Trying to get used to all the proper names of materials and things pertaining to junk journaling. Haven't been at it too long. I like the sound of this paper. This one is a real pretty coffee dyed paper with a dragonfly stamped to it. This is muslin, and then a piece of lace, and then this little rose with two tags and one tag on this side. So we've come to the middle of the first signature. Another tag with some cheesecloth, buttons, and a piece of little satin ribbon there. The end of an envelope there that forms a little tuck for your ledger paper, some tracing paper, lots of places for journaling, very pretty lacy pocket with your tag. This is real pretty. This is another sample of layering, where this is a doily, cheesecloth, and then some flowers, and then these little petals, rose petals, and then your Tim Holtz little people, and then a tag, which you have your tag, you have this lace, another smaller lace. I don't think this is seam bias. I think it's just satin material tied up at the end with some more string. Another sample of layering. So we have a piece of cardstock, some pink lace, some decorative paper, heart-shaped lace, hand-sewn buttons, and some muslin with your little gem, and a pretty little tag. Again, my favorite paper. And again, another sample of the poetry page, Mod Podged with the napkin. I think this signature is similar to the first one. Another pocket with some layers. You have cardstock, you have a book page, you have lace, and then a corner of a doily, really pretty with the pink button. the other part of the envelope with a little flower, little gem, some folded paper. You could probably use this also to decorate the journal in your own way. Make it yours. Another pocket similar to the one I showed before, where it's angled, it's distressed, it's has muslin, the buttons, it has stamped, and again a real stamp. This one is from Italy. And then we have more coffee dyed paper, the middle of the second signature with pretty little pearl-like decorations. This is a pretty stamp, very different than the regular stamps. It almost looks like a piece of styrofoam, and it almost looks real. Two little cute tags. I find these little buttons interesting. I have some with plants and flowers and birds. It adds a real special uniqueness to whatever you're decorating. Another piece of lace like the one we had before with this pretty little girl. That pretty stamp. This one's pretty too. I like this little girl, Tim Holtz little girl. And then again we have the cheesecloth. We have some flowers. I think these are from Tim Holtz as well. And then a doily. And then we have some layering where we have the cardstock. We have muslin. We have this sheer brocade of flowers and a little flower with a little gem. A piece of lace. And then you have your little pearls there. With, I don't think this is sorry silk. It's just a little piece of satin. Like I said, lots and lots of places to journal. A double pocket. Oh, this is nice with a little piece of lace and your buttons sewn there. And we've come to the end of this journal. And like I said, I had a little surprise for you. If you'll go onto my Etsy shop and purchase this journal as a gift, because as I told you, I've just opened my Etsy shop. I haven't sold anything on there yet, but if you'll go on and purchase this journal, I will also give you a little surprise. So it'll be a little glassine bag that you can use in your journal or any other journal. And it'll come with different little things that you can use on your journal. A tag that has lines on it. And this little receipt card. A ticket. Some little cards, small little cards. And this is a sticker. And then different little pictures. We have a bird, a butterfly, we have a bee, we have a flower, and we have a little lady. Those are cutouts from Mint tag book. There's tags, there's flowers, there's different plants, and that's where I cut these little ones from. So it comes from Mint papers. So that will be a gift from me to you if you go on my Etsy and purchase this journal and make it yours. Okay, now remember, on the description on my Etsy it won't have the little giveaway, but I will remember to give it to you, to send it to you if you purchase this journal. Okay, so just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me on this video, and please click like if you like this and enjoyed this video, and click subscribe, and keep coming back to see more of my journals. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.